Hello and welcome to the Embrace the Mud podcast. Today, I want to address the over-functioning partners out there, those of you who may be feeling overwhelmed and exhausted by the imbalance in your relationships. I want to offer you some insights and encouragement, so let's dive in. You are listening to the Embrace the Mud podcast, where we discuss all things related to healthy, joyful, and life-giving relationships. Why focus on relationships? Because the quality of our intimate partnerships and close connections influences our health, happiness, and longevity more than anything else in our lives. Relationships matter a lot. So together, let's jump into the mud, aka our messy relationships, pull some weeds, plant some seeds, and create an enriching environment where strong relationships can take root. I am your grateful host, Dara Posner. I am a relational disaster working toward relational mastery. I am also a positive psychology coach, a relational mindset coach, a blogger, and now a podcaster. Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Embrace the Mud podcast, where we discuss all things related to healthy, joyful, life-giving relationships. If you are a fan of this podcast, please subscribe, follow, like, review, and share. Your engagement in this way is crucial to the success of the podcast, and I appreciate you taking just a few seconds to support my mission, which is to help people like you flourish in life and love. Are you constantly taking on more than your fair share of responsibilities in your relationship? Maybe even taking on some of your partner's responsibilities as your own? Do you often find yourself prioritizing your partner's needs over your own, sometimes to the point of neglecting your own well-being? Are you feeling drained and unfulfilled despite your efforts to keep things together? Over-functioning in relationship refers to taking on excessive responsibility, often at the expense of one's own needs and boundaries. This can stem from various root causes, such as a desire for validation or a fear of abandonment. This pattern of behavior can be problematic because it creates an imbalance of power and prevents the development of mutual respect and understanding, which are essential for creating security and intimacy in a relationship. If you identify as an over-functioning partner, it's important to recognize that you deserve to have your needs met and to establish healthy boundaries. You want to start by reflecting on the underlying reasons for your over-functioning behavior. Are you trying to prove your worthiness to your partner? Are you afraid of being alone or abandoned if you don't meet their every need? Understanding these motivations can help you take the first steps toward creating change. One tip for over-functioning partners is to practice self-awareness and self-care. Take time to check in with yourself regularly and assess your own needs and boundaries. It's okay to prioritize your well-being and set limits on how much you're willing to give in the relationship. Remember that you are not responsible for fixing or rescuing your partner. They are capable of taking care of themselves. Another tip is to communicate openly and honestly with your partner about your feelings and your needs. Express your desire for a more balanced and equitable relationship where both of you contribute equally and respect each other's boundaries. This may involve setting clear expectations and renegotiating roles and responsibilities in your relationship. Additionally, consider seeking support from a therapist or a coach who can provide guidance and tools for navigating these challenges. Working with a professional can help you gain clarity on your relationship dynamics and develop healthier patterns of behavior. Ultimately, shifting from over-functioning to a more balanced approach in your relationship requires courage and self-awareness. It's about recognizing your own worth and value and advocating for your needs while also respecting the autonomy and agency of your partner. By taking these proactive steps to create a more equal partnership, you can foster greater connection, intimacy, and mutual fulfillment in your relationship. Do you find yourself questioning the depth of your partner's love for you, wondering if you're just asking for too much or if you've chosen the right person? I get it. I've been there too. And that's why I created the No More Unmet Needs Workbook, your budget-friendly guide to achieving consistent emotional satisfaction in your relationship. In the face of unmet needs, it's really easy to unknowingly perpetuate the cycle. But the good news is it's simpler than you think to break free and experience the fulfilling connection that you deserve. Drawing from my personal journey and from my experience as a coach, I've honed a proven strategy over the years, and now I get to share it with you. In the 4-step, 16-page workbook, you will be able to eliminate any doubt or confusion about your needs, get clear about the difference between your core needs, actionable needs, and your desires, and communicate your needs like a pro by employing a simple yet powerful template to express your needs anytime with clarity and confidence. If you are ready to bid farewell to unmet needs and the confusion surrounding them, then the No More Unmet Needs Workbook is for you. And as a podcast listener, you get to enjoy 10% off by putting in the discount code GOODLOVE, all one word, GOODLOVE. Just head over to mudcoaching.com/shop to download your copy of the No More Unmet Needs Workbook today. All right, that brings us to the end of our episode here today. I hope that you will accept today's invitation to really just step back and make the decision that mutuality and equality are priorities for you in your relationship, and to commit to no longer overgiving, overextending, and instead having a conversation with your partner about what it is that you truly need and want in the relationship, and then working together to create that dynamic. I will be back here very soon with another episode for you on the Embrace the Mud podcast. In the meantime, please remember, you are wired for love and connection. You are capable of love and connection. You are worthy of love and connection. I'll see you next time.